So there's all this talk about Israel's right to exist or denying Israel's right to exist, blah, blah, blah. So let's actually talk about that for a second. First of all, Israel does exist. That's just a fact. The question of whether a state has some mystical right to exist isn't even a real category in international law. Rights belong to people, not to political arrangements. So debating that phrase is just a stupid distraction. Here's the real problem. In its current form, the world can't afford Israel as it behaves right now. Not because Israelis shouldn't live or be safe, but because this state, as structured, is an ongoing threat to its neighbors and to any hope of regional stability. Am I saying to nuke Israel? No, dumbass. I'm saying end the system that human rights groups, not me, human rights groups, have described as apartheid and a regime of domination over Palestinians across all the land it controls. So that means stop the occupation of the West Bank and the siege and bombardment of Gaza. Stop the cross-border attacks and constant meddling in Lebanon. Live inside your own borders instead of constantly expanding them at everyone else's expense. Stop pretending that endless war, settlement expansion, and military rule over millions of Palestinians is self-defense. Human rights organizations have documented patterns of unlawful killings, home demolitions, mass imprisonment, and a whole dual legal system that exists because Palestinians are not treated as equal human beings. Israel does exist, and believe it or not, I want a place where Israeli Jews can live in safety. But Israel can't keep existing as a permanent apartheid regime and expect the world to just clap along forever. So when I say from the river to the sea, and I do, here's what I mean. I want everyone between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea, Palestinians, Jews, Arabs, blacks, white folks, mixed folks, whoever, to live as equal free human beings under one system of rights, not a hierarchy. Pro-Palestinian activists have been clear that this slogan is a call for freedom, equality, and an end to military rule, while many establishment Jewish organizations insist on reading it as a call for extermination because that threatens the idea of a permanent ethno-state. I'm not interested in anybody's theocratic ethno-state, Jewish or otherwise. I'm interested in a future where no one has to live under a system of supremacy, and where the right to exist that matters is people's right to live free from the river to the sea.